Today I want to share with you one of the common things we see all the time when we get into a new coffee setup. It's all about layout, design, your customer flow, and how your staff will work behind the coffee machine. So what we've had here is a case of where a jug washer is sitting right in front of the grinder. Now we never want that. You never want a wet zone in front of a dry zone. The barista is moving from the right across to the left to grind coffee. They're frothing on the right, going back to the left to use the jug washer, then going back to the right again to pour out and serve a customer. So what we've done here is we've put a brand new Marzocco on the bench here. We've put an Anfim SP2 in as well, and we've reconfigured everything. So we've got a pos till over here, sorry about a little bit of a mess there, which then allows the person to order with the customer. They could write on that takeaway cup, they could easily pop it on top of the coffee machine. We can then grind, extract our coffee, pour out this end, and straight out to the kids' playground, which is out here to our left. So come on around this side, we'll look a little bit deeper. Now there's a couple of things that need to happen with this setup. The bench top definitely needs to be fixed up because this big long jug washer here had some other hole for some reason, and that'll get fixed up in a second. The knock tube, unfortunately for us to turn this around, is an inbuilt one and it's around the wrong way. But this isn't too bad. Configuring something without having to do a whole new bench top is possible. There's always going to be a few little compromises. So if I'm a person if I'm a staff member and I'm taking an order, I can simply communicate with the customer. We can write on the takeaway cups very easily, pop them over here, and the second barista could start to make that coffee. I can continue to serve the customer, take their money, maybe give them some lollies or any other items. But what happened is that coffee is now already being made in the time that we are processing the sale. So that it's a very quick process. If it takes you a minute to take your espresso, to grind, and maybe another minute to froth, you can have that coffee ready over there pretty much by the time the customer has finished processing their payment. So that's how you get a very quick coffee service. If I'm by myself, I can actually do the process here. I can start off a grind very easily, and when I come over simply, I can grab my handle, I can get my dose in, I can tamp, I can move along to grab my cup, pop it under, my milk's here, I can froth, and then I can serve. I'm definitely not going forward and backwards again, which was happening in the previous setup here. So efficiencies are far greater. As a barista, you're not going to get as tired having to move around all the time, and you're definitely going to get a quicker coffee out to your customer, giving them a much better satisfaction in the whole process. Not only are you going to have great specialty coffee, but an amazing experience for them. So there you go, just a quick wrap up here on a couple of the quick changes we managed to make in this coffee setup for better. It's going to overall be better for baristas, for order taking, the business for its productivity, and also the customer experience. If you've got any questions about this, please leave a comment down below. Happy to answer those ones. Thanks so much for watching. I hope this helps you get some more ideas about your particular setup. What quick, easy thing could you change to actually have a big impact on those 4 things that I mentioned before: the customer, the productivity, the profitability, or the barista? Because they're the 4 things you want to get right to make sure that the whole coffee service is working perfectly. Thanks very much for watching, everyone. We'll catch you next time. Cheers.